Oh, morning, honey. How did you sleep? That's good. I noticed you were nodding off in the car on the ride back, so I figured you were exhausted too. I, well, I've certainly slept better before. I just couldn't really relax, and when I looked at the clock, it must have been around 2 a.m. or so. Next thing I know, it's 7, and I'm wide awake, but still dead tired. Yeah, I'm too tired to even laugh properly at this point. I'll try and chug some coffee and then we can head out to go hiking. I just kind of wanted to lay low this morning out here and think for a bit. No, 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 I can handle it. I think I've recuperated enough. But I don't want to just cancel it. That was one of the main reasons we came up here to visit. You seemed really excited about it. But I. You'd really rather sit around in this boring cabin with me? You're a pretty terrible liar, but I guess that's why I fell in love with you. Well, that and your extremely therapeutic hugs, one of which I could kind of use at the moment. Hmm. Thanks. I kind of needed that. Anything else? I mean, I kind of just want to be held for a while and recharge if that's okay with you. I love you so much. Hey, can I also just kind of talk about some stuff? Well, no, it's nothing specific that happened, and it's nothing bad. Well, it's like, I guess in a weirdly meta sense, I'm stressed out about being stressed out. We had this whole vacation plan to try and relax and get away from a lot of stuff, and here I am wrapped up in all my thoughts and losing sleep over it. No, it's not that I didn't have fun. I'm just an anxious mess, I think. Honey, really, your family was great. I know you spent the whole car ride up here briefing me on all of their quirks and features, trying to prepare me, but I had a ton of fun yesterday. Your parents are the nicest people ever. They wouldn't stop complimenting me on the wine that I picked, and I was really worried it wouldn't meet their standards. Right, right. Oh, and the desserts that you brought were a hit too. Everyone practically trampled each other to get seconds. Hey, I do always brag to people that my boyfriend is an extremely handsome, funny baker who's good with his hands. Yeah, yeah. Okay, I leave the last part out, but still. Seriously, I did have fun. It was just a lot. I mean, bouncing back from watching the game on TV and trying to pretend to know about sports with your uncle to trying to help watch the kids and make sure they aren't running off, and then helping clean dishes in the kitchen, and so on and so forth. When I disappeared for a little bit towards the end of the night when we were playing poker, I remembered I just filled up my water glass in the kitchen and just kind of leaned against the counter. And for like a few minutes or so, I was just kind of trying to just take deep breaths and think. And I just remember thinking, like, there was no reason for me to be stressed out at all. But for some reason, I was. Like, it was the first time I've seen a family gathering where people weren't yelling at each other or making snide remarks or just being passive aggressive in general. And it all just felt so surreal. I didn't want to say anything to you. You were getting your fair share of stress fielding the questions about when we're going to start a family. Yeah, as if any of them know how much harder it is, even if you do want kids. Sorry, I didn't mean it like that. I just, like I said, stressed. I'm sorry. But on that note as well, it's like, I guess with all that sort of talk and meeting your family, I also feel like we're more domestic than ever. Which is great, don't get me wrong, but it made me feel a little bit nostalgic for the days when we would flirt with each other a lot more once we figured out that there were just enough mutual feelings between us. Well, don't call me cute right now. That's not. Okay, okay. Anyways, rampant anxiety aside, I guess what I'm trying to say is that for some reason I just can't sit still because for once I feel truly happy. For once I feel safe and secure and I can be myself and talk about the things that I love or the people I love and not feel ashamed about it. It's just my dumb brain that keeps waiting for there to be a catch. I I want to spend the rest of my life with you. I truly do. And I'll do everything I can to make sure that we can be happy together. It's not a proposal, it's mainly just me preparing you for more corny date night ideas. Wait, what did you mean you wanted to first? Honey, wait, where are you going? Is that. N- no, wait. That's why we were going on the hike? Because you wanted to propose? Okay. I'm grabbing my boots. Go grab the rest of the gear and let's hop in the car. Because if we leave right now, we'll have more than enough time, even if I have to take it a bit slow. No, we'll make it in time. Don't worry about it. In in time for the sunset. I want to watch the sunset, not with my boyfriend, but with my fiance. I know it's unconventional, but what really about us is these days. Listen, I want to reach the crest of that mountain and I want you to put that ring on my finger, okay? We're a couple of hopeless romantics, aren't we? Wait, actually, one last thing before I go get changed. I love you so much.